I need to figure out what page that was on before I just start go flipping. Chapter 9, 374. Which I don't think it was this far back. I think it was much further. But we'll go. 74. Did you know the reason we have states and federal? Can anybody tell me that? What's the reason we have the federal government? What's the reason we have the states government? Why is there two? Can anybody explain that one to me? Because that was never clear to me until this book made it clear. So I'll end it on this question. Can anybody tell me why we have the federal government and the states government? How did that come to be from the Civil War? Does anybody realize that the Union was still controlled by Britain? They made a deal with Britain. The federal government is under Britain rule. Has anybody figured that one out? Why do you think the federal government can come do whatever they want? Can anybody tell me why the states have the power to say fuck you to the federal government and doesn't have to help the federal government at all with anything? Why do you think California is doing the shit that they're doing, Newsom and all that, and Trump's like, oh, fuck you, if you're not gonna do this or do that or do this, we're gonna do this and you're gonna be fucked? And we can be like, oh yeah, fuck you, we don't care. Does anybody know why that's there? Can anybody tell me? I'm waiting. Trying to give the chat some time to formulate their responses. When the North and the South were fighting, the North were trying to end slavery. No, they weren't. They were trying to keep the South from being industrialized because the North was actually making money off of slaves. So, if the North was making money off of the slaves, and they were trying to abolish that right by not letting the South industrialize, when we finally said, all right, enough's enough, the South became industrialized eventually, but the rights of states came into play. The South said, fuck you. We're done fighting. We don't want slaves. They can be free. But we're going to make something where not only is there a federal government, but there is a states government. And the states government does not necessarily have to listen to the federal government. The federal government can put pressure on them, but that's about it. Why do you think California has been trying to succeed from the United States? Because they have that power. They can say, fuck you. The South is credit for that. So the fact that we got red states, blue states, red states, blue states, the fact that you can go to California, smoke some weed legally and then go to another state and it be completely illegal? It's because of the South. They wanted a way to still be free and be able to govern themselves without a king or queen, president or vice president, telling them what to do. So, again, we didn't go to the moon. We were lied to about 9/11, and some shady shit's going on with Charlie Kirk's situation. It's just what it is.